this is Eric with another Eric's product reviews. This time I'm going to be reviewing the VTech DECT 6.0 two handset system. Now there are versions of this same system with more than two handsets. I think they have them with 3 and with 4. But it's basically the same system and will work the same, just additional handsets. But we have 2, and so that's what I'm going to review. Just kind of an overview. These are, of course, cordless handsets. There are 2 of them. They each have their own power base. Only one of them has to be plugged into your phone line. So for example, this is the main base. So this plugs into the phone line on the main floor of our townhouse. And then this one is in the bed. We keep in the bedroom, and it doesn't have to be plugged into the telephone line. So you can put it anywhere. It just needs to have a plug to keep it charged. But that's it. Of course, once it's charged, either one of these, you can take them off their base and have them sitting anywhere you want them to sit, and just make sure, you know, if the battery gets low, you put them back on the base. But they don't have to stay on their base, which is just another bonus. Now besides that, let's see, they're comfortable, they're lightweight, but they are comfortable. The charge seems to hold really well. You can have this off the base for a pretty long time without having to worry about the charge running out. If you're not using it and it's just off the base, then it can stay off the base for several days before the charge wears out. Obviously, if you're using it, then you're going to use the battery a little bit faster. But they do seem to hold their charge for a very good while. This base does have the find handset button, so if you press that button, it'll make both handsets make a noise so that you can find where it is. I'm going to move over so that I can show you a better view. Each handset looks pretty much the same. As soon as we focus in there, we go. Then you can see you've got all the standard stuff that you would need on your handset. The off button, the talk button, a mute button, and then menu select to go to the menu. You can store a ton of numbers in the phone if you want to. You have your volume control here. It's also used when you're inside of the menu to move around. You do have a speaker button, and both phones are speaker phones. The speaker is on the back here. I will say that from my experience, the speaker works great, plenty loud enough to hear, as well as being plenty picking up my voice fine, even if I'm not holding the handset right by my mouth. So that works really well. Also right here you might see there's a intercom button. If you press that, then it rings the other handset. So if you're, let's say you're sitting on the sofa watching a ball game and your spouse is in the kitchen cooking, you could press the intercom to ring that phone and say, "Hey hon, will you bring me a beer?" or a Coke or whatever it is you drink. But anyway, this is and I will say this is a fairly inexpensive set. I think for the 2 phone set was like 35 bucks, somewhere around there. So fairly affordable set. A little bit more if you get the 3 or 4 phones, of course. But again, in the world of cordless phones, it's one of those interesting kind of things where price does not always equal quality. There are some sets out there that maybe cost twice as much, but then have really bad reviews and a lot of problems. But this set I bought after doing a lot of research, and because I wanted to get a really good price, but I wanted something that worked really well too. And I got both because we've had this for a good while now, and they seem to work great. They hold their charge. The battery had it over about 1.5 years now, and the batteries are still fine. Haven't had to replace the batteries, and the sound is great. And yeah, they're really great handsets. So I'd highly recommend them. Again, it's a VTech DECT 6.0. I will of course have a link down in the description to the product on Amazon, which is where I bought it from, of course, because that's where I buy almost everything from. So you can click that link and you can check them out on Amazon. You can also read other people's reviews and see what they said, and maybe check out some of the other cordless phones as well if you want. But anyway, that's about it for this review. If you like this review, please click the like button. If you want to keep up with other reviews I do of household products and also dog products, then subscribe to my channel and check back often. And if you have an Android phone, I also have a lot of Android app reviews and an Android app review playlist. So that's about it for this time. Until the next review, have a great day.